My story starts back in April of 2013. My husband got a stomach bug, was vomiting, and it caused it dissected his vertebral artery, and it caused him to have a cerebral stroke. Lost his swallow, his ability to walk. It really just affected who he was and what he was about. He was, 6'4", 250 pounds, the healthiest guy you would know, but he was in a hospital for a month in rehab. He taught himself to swallow, he taught himself to eat, he taught himself to walk again. He walked on the football field in 2013, which was awesome. Again, everything was going great. Our boys were growing fabulous. He was coaching, some of the best football of his life. And me and my son and my husband went to bed in March 2014, and he snored a lot, and I woke up at 3:47 that morning, and I didn't hear anything, and I felt him, and he was cold, and I couldn't hear anything, and I tried to feel him breathe, and I couldn't feel anything, so I grabbed my phone, and I went to his side of the bed, and he wasn't breathing, and I knew he had passed away, and I knew he had been gone for a long time. And my son woke up and he asked, "Mom, what's going on?" And so I told him to put his blanket over his face, and I kept doing CPR, and we sang "Twinkle Twinkle Little Star" while I was giving CPR to my husband so he wouldn't see anything. The EMS came, and I grabbed Tanner and I ran to the bedroom, and they came out and said, "Miss Mudge, I'm sorry, there's nothing we can do for your husband." So on March 21st, 2014, my husband died at the age of 33, leaving me a widow with 2 boys ages 2 and 4 to raise. So we thought, that was going to be it. We were going to be okay. But in May of 2015, the right side of my face went numb. I'm a nurse, so I was thinking, hey, maybe it's, Bell's palsy or something. So I let it go on for about 2 weeks, and it didn't go away. And so I asked some of my doctor friends, I was like, just give me peace of mind. Just let me know. Just to know that there's nothing there. I mean, there's no way there could be anything there, so just give me peace of mind. And so they ordered me a CT scan, and 30 minutes after my CT was done, the doctor told me, he's like, "Marsha, you have a mass on your skull, and it's probably secondary to something else that's going on in your body." On Monday, I got a mammogram and a biopsy of my breast, and on Tuesday, May 5th, I was diagnosed with stage 4 T3 metastatic breast cancer. After the PET scan, it revealed a 10-centimeter tumor to my left breast, tumors in my lymph, in my armpit. I had a tumor on my liver, 2 tumors on my sacrum, a tumor on my right rib, a tumor on my C-spine, and a tumor on my skull. So that week I got my Metaport, and I started chemo within a week and a half of diagnosis. I went through 6 rounds of chemo. Made me so sick I had to be hospitalized, and they had to take a break from chemo during that. And then I had to go through 21 rounds of radiation to my skull and my sacrum to try to decrease those tumors. In all that time, not only was I going through breast cancer, but I was a mom, a single mom, raising 2 boys, and I had to work full-time because I had to have the insurance. I'm lucky that I live in New Braunfels, Texas. I'm lucky that I have the support that I have in New Braunfels, Texas. I'm a school nurse at a school here, and the parents rallied together and immediately started fundraising.
I am blessed to have love also in Fort Worth with Dr. Emily McLaughlin of West Mongolia Plastic Surgery. She did a fundraiser for me. I was lucky that I was able to have that support and that love, and to go through this journey, and it wasn't alone, and I made sure that my kids weren't alone and they had the support they needed if I was in the hospital or mom was sick. But you know, for them, I'm sure it was hard. After John died, we went through a grief counseling for a bit, and you know, Jackson, he was so young, he didn't really understand what was going on, but Tanner, he knew his dad. He has a few memories of his dad, and I think it's been harder, and all this has affected him the most. He cries the most every once in a while. Anytime I go to a doctor, he wants to just make sure that Mom, I'm going to come back, and that I'm not going to go away and be where Daddy is, because he needs me. So that's been the hardest challenge. Luckily, we have great counselors at his school that has talked to him, and you know, I show him that Mom's a fighter, and Mom's gonna get through this, and no matter what, Mom's gonna be here, and we're gonna make it. We're a team, and we stick together. My husband had a saying, you know, if winning was easy, losers would do it. And you know what? If you're a Mudge and you're fighting, you're not gonna be a loser, and we are gonna do it, and we are gonna go to the next level, and we are gonna beat everything that I have to beat in order for me to be here for them. As of now, after all the treatments, I'm blessed to say that I have no evidence of disease. The tumors on my bones will always be there, but they're stable. I'll always have treatments. I have to get chemo every 3 weeks for the rest of my life. But I'm here, and the cancer's not growing, and I mean, praise God that is where I'm at right now. I give my kids love and attention every day. I make sure that they know that I am here, and I'm gonna be here every day. What would I give for them to be able to talk to other kids whose parents are going through the same thing? Would be amazing, and it would help them, you know, talk about their fears, and you know what cancer is and how it affects their body, and you know, to understand why Mom sometimes is tired and just can't get up that day, because I have so many days like that. For them to have other children to talk to would be amazing and fantastic, because they are going through something that I can't understand that they're going through. They not only lost their dad, but they're watching their mom just be sick as a dog, and they don't understand why, and they have questions of heaven, and you know, why is God doing this? And I mean, they are the reason why I'm alive. Everyone that's helped me, the community of New Braunfels, my parents, my in-laws, all the friends and family that I have, I wouldn't be standing here today if I didn't have them. But Tanner and Jackson are the main reason that I continue to fight, and that I will make sure that this disease won't ever get the best of me.